Awkward Mafia.
Hello, Internet.
Welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Watches Lost. I'm Jesse.
I'm Kristine.
Today we're watching Season 1, Episode 13, Hearts and Minds.
Ooh.
Yeah. Whose episode do you think this is? It's too vague to tell.
Yeah, that's very vague.
It's way too vague
Way
to tell.
too vague.
Maybe someone on the island was secretly a politician, or we don't know that they were a politician. That's Hearts and Minds, right?
Sure.
Changing hearts and minds. That's a thing. Pretty sure. Why not? Last time on Lost. Not much. The last episode was kind of a filler episode, but it was still entertaining.
It was a Kate episode.
It was a Kate episode. Filled in a little bit more of her backstory. She robbed the bank once, and she loved/killed a man.
Mm.
Apparently.
Yeah. And he owned this toy airplane.
Yeah.
Small toy airplane that she was trying to get back.
Yeah.
From this case they found underwater.
First from a bank, then from Sawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the whole thing.
Yeah.
And Saeed and Shannon were working together to translate Russo's map.
Yeah.
And it turns out she was just writing a song lyrics somewhere over the sea.
Yeah, actually that makes sense too, because like Shannon said it was from a kid's movie.
Finding Nemo. It's the song that plays in the credits.
Okay, that's what I was. She said something about a fish.
Sea.
Yeah,
but in French.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like maybe she wrote the song lyrics because she did mention that she had a child, Alex.
Yeah, maybe she sang that song to Alex.
Mm-hmm.
And that she also a bunch of crazy math equations. Why?
Yeah.
There's probably no reason. I didn't even bother writing it down. It's just she's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, being here on the island for 16 years.
16 years.
Do you think maybe she wasn't in her right mind?
I know, Shannon brings it up too, like,
that's a
why
good
do you
point.
think this will make sense?
Right? She's like, this woman was on this island by herself for like 16 years. Like, you really think that she's gonna make a whole lot of sense? It's like, yeah, that's a pretty good point, Shannon. Good job.
Yeah, she's a scientist who went crazy. So there's math and crazy rambling.
Who also apparently lost her child somehow.
It's pretty big, crazy making event.
Yeah. Killing
all your teammates, including your boyfriend, and then losing your child.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Claire's still missing.
Yeah, Claire's still missing.
All right. I think that's pretty much everything that's happened. Let's watch. But first, you at home, be sure to support the official release by watching Lost on Hulu. You can order episodes on Amazon Prime, and if you're in Europe, you can watch it on Disney Plus or, VPN.
And if you like this video or other videos, please subscribe to Awkward Mafia, and please don't forget to like this video as well.
Don't remember to like.
Don't remember to like it. Sorry. Don't forget to like this video as well if you want to see other videos like this. We do other series as well, not just Lost.
Watchmen should have gone up before this. Yeah. So we did another Lindelof show, Watchmen. Let us know if you want us to watch the other show he did, The Leftovers. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah, maybe we'll watch that one when we're done with Lost. Who knows? All right, let's watch.
I brought you a present for helping me with the translations.
Yeah, hello.
Boone, it's me.
Shannon?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Things aren't so good.
Where are you?
Get out of here! Get the hell away from me!
Shannon?
Just stay out of here! Get the hell away from me!
Shannon? All right, Shannon, hang on. Just tell me where you are. I'll come get you. Sydney.
Australia.
Stay away from my sister.
For a moment, you seem to be giving me an order.
That's just a friendly suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. If I were you, I'd listen.
What if I don't? You know where to find me.
John, people are talking about what we're doing out here every day. Especially since we never come back with anything.
You mean boar?
Yeah.
Plenty of fruit and fish to go around. What we're doing here is far more important. Right now, this is our priority.
God, it was over an episode ago.
Yeah. They needed to dig it out.
Yeah, also, yeah, we didn't see that clearly either.
Yeah.
I haven't been feeling so great.
What's the matter?
Well, it's kind of like, my stomach.
Well, it might help if you had a little bit more protein in your diet.
Dude, what can I do? There's no boar. No boar, no protein.
You can eat fish. Jin's been catching a lot of them.
No way, man. That guy has it in for me.
Come on.
I'm not kidding. He offered me something to eat, like, right after he, got here.
Did it say his name?
He said Jin.
They're talking about the Korean guy. He finally got a name.
Oh my god, it's been 13 episodes. We finally got a name for Daniel Day Kim's character. Wow.
Dude, these aren't for
And
you.
it's offhand, someone talking about it. Well, at least finally got a name.
And Hurley's got diarrhea.
Or constipation?
No, he was gathering toilet paper.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Gross little grayish-yellow things.
Passion fruit seeds.
What are they for?
What are seeds used for? I don't know. Maybe growing passion fruit?
Making an art project?
Arts and crafts, yep. Oh, I should be getting a garden. Nice. Smart.
This is beautiful. It's great.
She planted some herbs and some low-growing stuff here, and then she started a grove over there.
Stuff in the bowl, what is that?
It's for later.
We've been coming here for 2 days just staring at this thing. Not really sure what we're supposed to be doing.
Ludovico Buonarroti, Michelangelo's father. He was a wealthy man, had no understanding of the divinity in his son, so he beat him. No child of his was going to use his hands for a living, so Michelangelo learned not to use his hands. Years later, a visiting prince came into Michelangelo's studio and found the master staring at a single 18-foot block of marble. Then he knew the rumors were true that Michelangelo had come in every day for the past 4 months, stared at the marble, then gone home for his supper. So the prince asked the obvious, "What are you doing?" And Michelangelo turned around and looked at him and whispered, "Sto lavorando. I'm working." 3 years later, that block of marble was the statue of David. I mean, how do you open a hatch that has no handle, no latch? No discernible way of opening it.
Looking for Shannon. Who are you? I'm her brother.
What are you doing here? Why don't you give me a call tomorrow? Please.
Jin! Yo, Jin!
Hey.
Aldo!
She's smart. She's special in a lot of ways.
Fair enough.
She's been asking me about this. I can't keep lying to her.
You mean you can't keep lying to her, or you can't stand the way she makes you feel because you're lying to her?
Both, whatever.
So be it.
No. I mean...
Oh,
Wow. Wow. Wow.
that's intricate.
Yeah. He ain't getting out of that. Shit.
I'm doing this, Boone, because it's time for you to let go of some things. Because it's what's best for you. And I promise,
Dang,
you'll
man.
thank me for this
He
later.
really does know how to sign ups.
What is that? An untreated wound. Out here. It's gonna get infected.
Aw, that's nice.
The camp is 4 miles due west.
Which way is west?
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
I don't know cardinal directions either, so...
You'll be able to cut yourself free once you have the proper motivation.
But you still didn't tell him which way is west, though.
You'll figure it out.
I mean, will he, though?
Oh, Locke, what is this?
I know. It's like, people don't just figure out what west is if they don't know cardinal direction. Like, bruh. Ooh.
Help!
Hey, yo, Crop, huh? How come nobody
Sawyer.
wants to hear my side of the story, huh? Just what kind
Now, if that were her mate, see, then I could help you.
Rutherford is her father's name. My parents got married when I was 10, she was 8.
So she's your stepsister.
That's right.
You don't look into domestic abuse cases? Jesus.
Oh, an outside person saying something.
I want you to break up with my sister. I love her. How much? My love for her.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth closer to $50,000.
Somehow I ended up on a flight to LA instead.
She's like, mm-hmm.
That falls under the category of be careful what you wish for.
Oh.
You understood me. You did, didn't you? You just understood what I said.
Second person.
Mm-hmm.
I stepped in a friggin' urchin! Ow, you understand me? You understand me? Gangrene, amputation!
Oh my god, Early. Oh, Hurley.
You're gonna have to pee on my foot, man.
It's a jellyfish.
It'll stop the venom. I saw it on TV. Just do it.
Also, it doesn't really work.
No, just pee on it, man. You need to pee. Pee on it. Pee on my foot. I'll lose. Just do it. I'll lose my foot if you don't. Just pee. Pee on it.
Yelling at him isn't gonna help
No.
you understand him. It's funny how, like, people think that, like, yelling in the same language somehow helps the person who doesn't understand that language understand it. Like...
He fell asleep.
Shannon, I'm tied up.
Oh, right, the monster.
Oh, I thought he was gonna break it.
Which way do you think north is?
That'd be north. Yeah.
Correct. That's where north should be. Yet that is north. A minor magnetic anomaly might explain a variance of 2 or 3 degrees, but not this.
What are you saying?
I'm saying this compass is obviously defective.
What's that about?
He set me up. This whole thing was a setup. She's just getting what she's owed. What did you say? She told me your mum screwed Shannon over after her daddy died. Kept all her father's money for herself. Oh, sweet mum, you got there. Oh, you've done this before, you little bitch. Hey, that's enough. Don't touch me, you low-life piece of... Oh, hey. Thanks.
Dude, has this thing already been cleaned? Are you kidding me?
But I told him I wanted to tell you, and that's when he did this.
Oh, jeez.
Gotcha.
Who pulled a tree out of the ground?
Whoa. Whoa.
What do you want?
Brian took the money. He's gone. I knew you'd bring the money. I knew you would.
You were drunk.
You want to know why?
This doesn't really matter, does it? Because you're gonna tell me anyway.
Because you're in love with me.
What?
You've always been in love with me.
You've always been a self-centered little bitch, but now you're delusional.
I've always known it.
No, they're going stepsister, stepbrother around, huh? Alright. Cool, I guess. Way to make everyone's porn fantasies just come true in this.
Well, that's why the cop made such a big deal, so we feel better.
That's why the what?
The cop was like, not blood related.
I know, they had to specify
so you know
that they're not blood related. I mean, I guess okay, well, look.
They've been
her
brothers.
her dad is dead, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, but still, that's gross.
When we get back to LA, you should just tell your mom that you rescued me again, just like you always do, and then we'll just go back
To what?
to what it was.
Like it's all up to you.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like the healthiest relationship.
What, you know, fucking your stepsister?
And then she was just like, let's just pretend like that didn't happen.
Yeah, let's just
Even though I
pretend,
know you're in love with me.
Let's just pretend we're still brother and sister.
Well, at least he doesn't have to deal with it much longer. I mean, look at her.
Damn. Yikes.
Jack just has to punch her.
She comes back to life. I know, yeah. Oof. Oh, I don't know how she's coming back from that. Actually, I mean, she's just scratches. Just scratches.
Just some love scratches.
Some love.
It's a giant cat.
Just wanted to play. Is she dead though?
She already dead.
She dead though? Is she though? Because Charlie was dead for a hot second. And all Jack had to do was pound his chest a few times. And he's fine.
Start punching her, Boone.
Yeah,
it's the only way.
Start punching her chest. It's fine. She'll come back to life.
Well, at least we found out she was awful before she died. Worse than we thought. Oh, boy.
So I guess technically she was the first one. Sort of main cast. Sort of.
You made it back.
That thing killed my sister.
Why is there no blood on you?
Is he sick?
She was dead.
Is that what it made you see?
The stuff you put on my head. You drugged me.
I gave you an experience that I believed was vital to your survival on this island.
It wasn't real.
It was only as real as you made it.
I saw her die.
How did you feel?
Yeah, I didn't really care, you know. What do you mean?
I felt relieved.
Oh.
Time to let go.
Locke kind of reminds me of when in Avatar, when everyone had that like life-changing adventure with Zuko.
Yeah. Locke is the embodiment of third season Zuko.
I know. Everyone's having a life-changing experience with Locke, one by one. Making them see things and shit.
There it is. It's like, oh wait, you should play my... That was Hearts and Minds. What'd you think?
I'm glad we got to know a little bit more about Boone and Shannon.
Mm-hmm. This was a learning lot of little things episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, now Kate knows about Sun.
Mm-hmm. And you know about Jin.
I know! They finally... It's so funny how they mentioned his name, like, offhand.
Yeah.
They didn't, like, formally introduce him. They just like, oh yeah, Jin. It's like, wait. That's his name? After 13 episodes, they haven't said his name once, and then Hurley's the first one to say it.
I think
and
it's
he's not even there.
I think it's in the credits, and I think
maybe
there are posters out or whatever saying he is Jin. But I guess they realized, we never actually said his name.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, we gotta put that in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I
mean, they did a whole flashback that he was in.
And they never said his name. Yeah, that's why I was like, even in that episode, I was like,
yeah.
They mentioned her name, but like...
It was her episode, but yeah.
But they, like, he didn't call her husband by name. I mean, they don't usually do that. They usually say, like, they have a name for it, like, in Korean.
Yeah.
I think it's oppa. Like, it's, like, honey, kind of, but, like...
Yeah, that's
funny.
It's a mystery gone. What's that guy's name? And we got to see a nicer side of him with Hurley. He was a little, like, cold at first, like, not helping him, and then kind of make lemon. But then when he got hurt, he was like, oh,
it's been a few weeks. He's probably mellowed out a bit.
Yeah. And he even gave him a fish, all cut and everything.
Yeah.
Cleaned out. The main story, this is Boone's episode, where we see what he and Shannon were doing in Australia, and why they're going back to LA.
Yeah. She tried to play him, and then she got played.
So yes, evidently... Their parents married when he was 10 and she was 8. Mm-hmm. And then at some point, her dad died and the mom took all the money.
Yeah.
So she cons her stepbrother every now and then to get some of that money back. Which is... crappy because it's not Boone's fault.
Yeah, right. And I guess maybe she believes that her stepmom, like, somehow, maybe she thinks that her stepmom caused her father's death. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But she seems to, like, resent her stepmom because for the money part of it, at least. So, like, yeah, I don't know.
I think this episode, or the revelation, wouldn't have been so creepy if they weren't so insistent on calling each other brother and sister this entire time.
Yeah.
They were brother and sister since they were 10 and 8.
Yeah, that's why
That's most of their lives.
That's why it's gross. That's why I'm like...
It's not like they were out of college or in college, and they're like, this is your new sister.
Yeah, and like...
They grew up together.
Yeah, they weren't like full people yet. Like...
Although she says that he's always been... presumably he fell in love with her when they were kids, and just never did anything because they're brother and sister.
Well, no, she didn't say kids. She just said you... I mean, she
always
said like...
been.
That could mean a lot of things. That's very generic, you know?
In my head, that means he fell in love with her when they were kids. And just...
Yeah, but then, even when you're kids, though, that could mean a lot. Like, that could mean anything. Like, kids have crushes all the time.
Yeah.
Kids, like,
he never
fall in love all the time, right? So that's why I'm like...
He is kind of obsessed with her. A little bit. Like, he does keep her down a bit. Like, saying she's useless. He's pointing out that she could be doing more. And then when she tries to do more, he freaks out and goes, no. Like, be careful. And then he tells Locke that she's smart and special. Which we've seen a hint of her smartness when she's working with Saeed.
Yeah.
But their whole... I think he felt relief because she is a burden to Boone.
Yeah.
Because he's wrapped up in love and guilt and just wanting to take care of her. Maybe he feels bad that the mom took the money, you know? So he feels like he owes her so much.
I don't know. I guess I find it a little unrealistic to think that a 10-year-old and a 10-year-old would fall in love with his 8-year-old stepsister, especially if like this whole time they've been treating each other like brother and sister, and the mom and the dad probably treated both of them as siblings because they were married at some point, and then we don't really know when the dad died, like at what age the dad died. We just know he died at some point.
Yeah.
When they were kids, I guess. So like, and then that's what caused like Shannon to go off the rails or whatever. Like, and that's why I'm like, I don't know. I find it a little like unrealistic that like since a child Boone loved her, like he saw her as like a romantic interest.
That stuff happens in anime all the time.
Okay, yeah. And porn, like, is porn real? No, okay. I hate to break it to everyone who watches porn, but porn is not real.
I was surprised.
It is a story.
I was surprised Shannon at no point got caught in some kind of sink or washing machine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know algorithms. That's why that's a thing.
Like it's
literally AI robots decided that's the thing.
Yeah,
based on our searches.
It's one thing to like, if they were in college already, they're both already like their own people. Yeah. They've grown up basically separate, and then their parents get married, and then they have to be brother and sister. I mean, it's still kind of weird, but like it's a little better to like grasp that they could fall in love with each other at that point. Yeah, because they're two separate people and they didn't grow up together, so like it's basically just like meeting someone in college. Yeah, that you don't know. Yeah, but like. Yeah, they were literal children.
Yeah, since children.
And like, I don't know.
She's my sister. He's my brother.
And they're treating each other like brother and sister, and their parents were probably treating them as if they were brother and sister.
Now, I will say, up until this flashback, we've only ever seen them post having slept together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe they're playing up the brother-sister comments more as a form of denial of what happened. Yeah. Maybe obviously. Before that they never really said brother or sister. Like, oh, this is my brother. Although he did insist that she's my sister, and then he goes, but you have different names. She's my stepsister.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like
that is evidence of what you're talking about. Yeah. That's true.
Like, they grew up brother and sister. Like, and that's why, like, to me, when he said, like, she's my sister, and then the cop was the one that said, no, you're not blood related. And he was like, okay, that doesn't matter. Like,
I don't know, was the cop hinting that you're jealous because this guy is with your stepsister. Was that what the cop was getting at?
I don't.
And why he got so offended because it's true?
I don't think so.
I think it was just the writers telling the audience, "Don't worry."
Yeah, I think it was just the writers trying to save their asses. Like, oh, don't worry, they're not blood related. Like that makes it better. It doesn't. If you grow up together as brother and sister, it's still gross. That's like...
Here's the line. We didn't cross it. We went right up to that line and kind of leaned over it like Michael Jackson. But we didn't cross it.
But it's kind of dumb because, like, everyone, like, is always like, oh, yeah, like, the blood is, like, the biological part is the thing that matters. Like, the whole blood related. But it's like, you're not going to take into the account of, like, the environment that they grew up as siblings. Like, it's like, yeah, like, because it's like...
No, yeah. We're supposed to not be on the side of the... Maybe they're lovely. No, we're supposed to
I know.
Be grossed out by that.
It's just weird that, like that could, like, you know, slippery slope of, like, okay, so if you adopt children or, like, adopt someone, right? Like, does that... Just because you're not blood related, like, if you treat someone as your child, like, you know, like...
Yeah, no.
Or, like, if two adopted siblings...
I agree. Crap like this is why there's algorithms saying this is what porn is now. You know, this... Yeah. But moving past that, this discussion.
Yeah.
This episode added more context to their relationship, and we're supposed to feel grossed out that happened. And also kind of more understand Boone. But other than that, it does look like Saeed is interested in Shannon.
That came out of left field.
A little bit. They work together, and he also... I'm all over the place. Isn't Saeed supposed to be, like, looking for his lost love?
But she was on the...
He has the picture of her. Nadia. He's holding out hope that she's alive out there somewhere. But also, you know, he's going to hit on this girl that's here on the island.
I mean, to be fair, he has, like, he doesn't think he's going to get off the island.
That's true. Well, he wants to, though. I mean, he hasn't given up.
Yeah, but he also heard...
Yes.
You know, like, there's probably part of him that's like, I might not ever get off.
Sure.
So, sure. I don't know. I guess, like, it was kind of weird, though, because, like, it didn't really seem like...
They're very different.
Maybe, or, like, just maybe I'm not, like... It didn't really seem like he was hitting on her to me.
I don't know if hitting... I mean, Boone accused him of hitting on her.
Yeah.
Maybe that's strong, but he is showing interest in her now. That they've worked together, and he's hanging out with her when he comes back.
That's why I'm kind of like... But just because, like, they've shown many people working together.
Yes.
Like...
And his interaction with Boone telling him to stay away from her, and he's like, what if I don't? You know, he's not afraid of Boone.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you going to do?
I don't know. It just came out... I think it came out of left field a bit. So, like, it's kind of not believable that he was hitting on her. At least to me, like, it just... The chemistry thing doesn't really seem to be there for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, we got to see Jack and Locke spend a bit more time together. Jack's asking other people about Locke.
Maybe Jack's hitting on Locke.
Yeah. No, he was hitting on Charlie, and Locke was seeing it from a distance, getting jealous.
There, yep.
But no, I think Jack is starting to, like, who is Locke?
Yeah.
Who is this guy? Why aren't we getting more poor? Is he telling the truth? You know, Kate put that in his head.
Yeah.
But Charlie's like, I trust this man 100%.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the thing with the compass, too.
Yeah, he gave Saeed a broken compass.
Yeah.
Do you think he intentionally gave him a broken compass? Or do you think there's something weird with compasses? Because he made one, too.
Maybe both. Yeah, maybe both.
Okay.
Like, maybe he's trying to be, like... Because Locke he tends to be pretty, cryptic.
Yeah.
When he's trying to teach people, like, when he's trying to tell people stuff, yeah, he's like very cryptic. He doesn't flat out tell them. So he could just be giving it to Saeed to like, both like, hey, I'm giving you a broken compass on purpose to try and figure out what's going on with this island, because I think something's weird with this island. But I'm not going to tell you I think something's weird with this island. Like, it's Locke. He's...
Sure. Although, good for Jack for being able to figure out where North was. I always forget the sun sets or rises in the east.
Rises.
So I would have been wrong.
Rises in the east.
I'm like, that's North. No.
Yeah, I don't know cardinal directions either. But see, that's what I mean. That's why I think with Boone, when he was like... when Locke was like, do you know which way's west? And he's like, I don't know where west is. And he's like, you'll figure it out. It's like, no, he won't. You can't just tell someone go west. And he's like, I don't know where west is. And I don't know anything about cardinal directions. And it's like, yeah, you'll figure it out.
It worked out. He did, I guess. Well drugged. So yeah, that whole thing was a hallucination?
I guess so.
Was he actually running to all those places, talking to no one, or was he kind of walking and picturing it? Like, I don't know what actually happened out there.
I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? But, pretty extreme measures on Locke's part.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't have to, like... This is what I mean. Like, Locke, he's such an interesting character. Like, he's, like, in the middle of, like... He's kind of one of those, like, neutral characters. He's like kind of a I don't know if he's a chaotic neutral. He'd be like maybe lawful neutral.
Oof, that is a good. Is
because
he lawful or chaotic?
Yeah.
Sometimes one or the other, sometimes both.
See, this is like because like Locke is like he helps people.
Yeah.
He really does. Like he helped Boone like deal with whatever the fuck was going on with him. And he can sense when people are off and, like, he helps them with their, like, internal struggles. And he is helping everyone, like, with, like, getting food and everything. And he try to help find Claire. But then there's there's this metal thing in the woods. We're not going to tell anyone about it for some reason. Also, like, he gives everyone these, like, cryptic... weird. He's always cryptic with everyone when he's trying to help them.
Yeah.
So it's like...
I think Locke is lawful. But
he's lawful?
But he follows his own law.
Yeah. Well, that's what lawful neutral is, I think. You follow your own moral code.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Because
it seems chaotic.
He's neutral.
He seems chaotic. But...
Actually, yeah, I think he's more lawful because...
But it's only because we don't understand the lawful he's following.
Well, yeah. But that doesn't mean he follows a set of code and rules. I think chaotic is more, you don't really, you're not concerned necessarily about other people.
Yeah, and I think he is. I think Locke does genuinely care about the people around him. He doesn't, I don't think he wishes ill on any of them. But also, I think he is kind of, he's on his own path, damned be everyone else's perspective.
Yeah, he has a code for himself.
Yes,
yeah. And that's what he follows.
Yeah, no, I think you're right on with the lawful neutral.
Yeah, because he doesn't, and he's not, or he's willing to like, he's willing to do like other stuff if it's with his own code. Like he can lie, right? Obviously to people. He can be hella cryptic and like not give people what they want in like to help them. I don't know. But it's also for his own benefit, I think. Maybe he's lawful good. No, maybe not. Non-lawful good. Actually...
I think he thinks he's good. I don't know. But we don't know what he's doing exactly.
But also, he hasn't told anyone that he was the one in the wheelchair, so...
Yeah, he hasn't told anyone about the wheelchair. No one about the hatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much... all no answers to established mysteries. We just learn more about the characters. The only new mystery is compasses are weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know if they're sabotaged or if there's something else going on. And yeah, we saw the hatch. They called it a hatch, and that's what it's called from now on. on the show. It's the hatch. We don't. What is it?
Where does it lead?
What is it? What is it? Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. I would ask what you think is in the hatch, but you might know already because you're in the comments section. So, when first time you watched the episode, were you thoroughly creeped out about Boone and Shannon?
Oh.
I was. It's the how long they've been related that makes it real creepy. Yeah. And also the manipulation on top of it kind of thing. It's just gross. But intentionally gross. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't be gross in the comments. Bye, everybody.